So the first 2 minutes, I just decided to fast clear here in the mid lane. No more extra movements. So after clearing the mid, we go roam, checking the enemy. So here we successfully killed the Selena. But as soon as the turtle spawned, I was trying to clear the top lane with the XP laner. But I wasn't expecting my XP laner to be so docile. So I died here. So in return, we didn't manage to get the first turtle of the game. But we'll just show you
Persimmon yun, na?
how
Gua nga
we
ninyo, no, no?
maximize the usage of
Gua nga
Hylos
kaysad mo.
ulti. So here's the first example of how you use the Hylos ulti. You block the path where the enemy is heading at. So there we got the kill of the Leslie. After that, we keep on visioning the enemy invading. By the way, I am playing too with my Soyu here. So he's kind of playing aggressive, and we managed to kill some of them here.
Patay.
And I think, yes, escape.
Patay pa nilang gold.
You can also use your Hylos ulti for escaping. Here's an example of
Dinadar na.
target focus. We
Nagbuto yun ko
focus
na kasi.
target the enemy here. It's just a small assist, but the idea there is to prevent them from getting inside the
Trabot ka.
turtle pit. So here my Soyo decided to play aggressively and then planning to clear this wave before leaving. And then to the next clip, yes, we use the ulti of the Hylos for chasing. It should be used for intentional purpose, like that what you saw earlier. And here I saw my teammate planning to kill the sun, so we used the panking in the tower of that clip.
Okay.
Then
Saan na eh?
here, let's see what happened here. Maybe I was just helping my Suyo, since Hylos is a good protector too. Okay, we play with our teammates. This is a different clip. I think I was a solo player in this clip, so maybe most of the clip here is for how I used my ulti and what are the reasons behind my ulti. So here we use the ulti for escaping, since I think it's no longer worth it to fight there. But as you can see, teammates doesn't have any map, so we ended up dying. Here we will use our ulti for blocking again. There we use the ulti to advance our path, and of course we are a tank, so we tank some damage to the tower. Here in the mid lane, let's see how I used my ulti here. So we step back a little bit. I guess we cast our ulti here. I was supposed to help him, but yeah, but I was kind of hesitant. I was trying to drop the ulti, but then again I remember that we died earlier due to 2 versus 4, I think. Here we use our ulti to prevent them from escaping. We saw the Alucard coming up, but I kind of remember we did an overextension here, so we died even if we killed the Zushin, so 2 of us died. So as you can see, the Guinevere is not helping in this match, so it's a losing match, by the way. But it's just an example of how I use my ulti. Here I overextended. I forgot to play with my teammates, but the idea of the ulti there is to make a lot of mobility during a clash, but the enemy is already fed up, so we didn't even stand a chance against them. Here, I'm guessing I'll be using my ulti here for escape again. Yeah. So actually, Hylos ulti is good for escape too, because they cannot chase you faster. They will get slow and you'll be running so fast. So here's another clip of me running using my ulti. So the idea there is like playing a gatot, wherein you go deeper to the enemy side, and then you use your ulti as escaping route. So there we gave our Alucard vision, but we were fighting against the sun, so he's dead. That's what you that's what you get for playing against the sun in the late game. It's really hard. So maybe we'll see what we are about to do. We're about to do here. Okay. By this time, I think we were just playing passively because I can't really do much anything. If you're playing as a roamer, you should be relying on your damage dealer. By this moment, the only thing that I can do here is to provide some vision or try to. I was trying to help that Guinevere, but it's really unfortunate that Guinevere is already dead. Is dying already. Oh, by this time we were just playing defensively. As you can see, it's 8 and 20. I think I lost this match, but gained an MVP. So I guess most of the idea of playing a Hylos is this ult is for initiation. If you think that this is a killable enemy, don't hesitate to use your ulti because your ulti really helps you boost up the killing process of your target. So here our ulti is not available, but we managed to kill this Geomord. So we tried to push here. I think we were trying to push this tower, but I remember we lost this game even if we got so much lead against them. Yeah. After this we get the Lord. I was just playing for vision here with my teammate. I'm guessing the enemy jungler is not yet spawned, but here is the sun. Actually, the good thing to fight against the sun is to buy a chastised Pauldron. So as soon as you see sun participating some team fights, that's when you decide to buy chastised Pauldron. Oh, let's see more of this. So here our Alucard were flowing the wave, but most of my teammates are not really good at flowing waves, so they decided to clear the wave in the mid lane instead of going at the bottom lane. So I have no choice but to play with them instead of going at the bottom lane. So I'll be their ward here. So I choose to tower dive this. So ulti of the Hylos is really good for tower diving, but here we got so unlucky. Nobody went with us. That's why I died there too, because they did not tower lock the tower while I gave them the opportunity to rush the tower. So that's how we lost this game, I think. And I think that's pretty much it for this game because we were playing with really play safe teammates and don't know when to fight. And they ended up fighting when it's really unnecessary. So that's how you lost a game if you don't know when to fight. So I'm guessing I bought immortality here and then accidentally builded the Clock of Destiny. Now let's see here in the mid lane. So I've used my ulti here to slow them down and then to protect our mid lane turret because it's the most important tower in the game, the mid lane, since it's the shortest tower. So if you are having your tier 3 getting hit, so you must protect that tier 3. So here since we have our flying clouds here, we used it. And then let's see what I did here. So I plan to attack them and block at the same time their pathway of escaping. That was a really good ult for me, but unluckily my teammates DPS is so bad, even if we have our Harit there. And yeah, I think this is how we lost the game, because the DPS of my teammates, they don't really maximize how to use it. So I think that's how we lost the game, and I think that's pretty much it for this match. And yep, we lost the match. I hope you learn something from this game. The idea of this video is to know when to use your ulti as a Hylos, and what are you using it for. You always have to remember what are the reasons behind, or at least have some reason of using your ulti. So there I reported, of course, the chocolate. Thank you for watching.